That felt so good. Did you hear that?
Oh yeah, that sounded like it felt good. You ever pop your chest?
No.
Like
How do you pop your chest?
I don't know. Like you're just stretching, you bring your arms back, and you're like, oh, and you
feel
let out the most pleasurable groan ever, and then people just kind of look at you, like you just kind of orgasmed in your pants. But no, I just popped whatever bone I have in between my titties.
Hello, and thank you for listening to the Maximum Mediocrity Podcast. My name is David Shockley.
And I'm Morgan Miller.
And our special guest today, the foam swordsmith and your new favorite nerd, we have Matty Hams on the podcast. Matty Hams, thank you for coming to the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Really been wanting to get you on the show for a while, and I'm glad that we finally fit the space in.
Yeah, I've been wanting to hang out with you guys for a while, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, one thing, I want to jump right into this, because before we started, we were talking about cereal and about having milk.
Yes.
And I know I'm getting older because I know how much milk is in my fridge. And when I was 5 years ago, I had no fucking clue if I even still had a fridge. So...
Where in the house is the fridge?
But you said, how much cereal do you have in your house?
So the amount of cereal you have in your house relative to the amount of milk you have is usually way more cereal than you need to how much milk you don't have. So it's like I could go and open my like cupboard and be like, oh, there's 5 boxes of cereal, unopened, untouched, except for the Fruity Pebbles, because you can't not touch the Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles are the best.
Yes, but then you look in your fridge and you're like, where's the milk? There's no milk. Milk.
Mulk?
Mulk. There's
said
none
it
of that.
twice?
There's none of that good white shit
Penguin.
in your fridge. There's no milk. There's just I haven't had milk in my fridge in about a month.
Is the cereal expired by this point?
I hope not.
I
mean, it's sealed in a bag, but
maybe I'm not old yet. Does cereal go bad if it's unopened?
It goes stale. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Like inside the bag before being opened. Does that go stale?
probably after several months. But I'm enough of a bachelor to probably eat it anyway.
I understand.
So I mean, if it's Cocoa Puffs, you can't just not eat Cocoa Puffs.
Shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puffs.
What's
Yes.
the best cereal?
I am a huge fan of Special K yogurt.
Why you gotta make me choose like that? I feel like I'd be hurting a close friend.
Good. This show divides people.
Have always loved Apple Jacks.
Gross.
Holy
Apple Jacks.
shit! I love apples and cinnamon. This is my bread and butter, man.
Do you
I love
remember
apples and
those
cinnamon.
commercials for Apple Jacks?
Yeah, with the weird Rasta cinnamon stick and the apple that wanted to like kill him. What did you want it to do? Capture him?
I don't know, but he was the
Grind him up?
creepiest looking apple of all time.
Did he want to eat them?
I think he wanted to like put him or stop him from putting cinnamon in his cereal,
That's exactly right.
which
Wanted
is
to, like,
hard.
date rape him.
That's definitely what his face looks like. Speaking of which, should we introduce our drinks?
I think so. I think that we've gotten to a good portion. We've already got the cereal talk out of the way. I think we can continue in a nice civilized manner, which, by the way, both of you have shitty cereal picks.
Special K, berries and yogurt. It's delicious.
Listen,
Apple Jacks fight me.
Change my mind.
Honey bunches of oats for the win. Almond version.
Okay,
No, I'm
that's
into
fine.
that. I like sliced almonds. Those shits are the best.
I will just say that Oreos has a cereal.
No, don't eat that for breakfast.
That's not breakfast. That you should never consume that as a meal.
I normally don't even eat breakfast. Like I'm the kind of guy that goes to work and orders a cheesesteak at 9:00 and eats it.
I just started not eating before I go to work because we take a break at 9 and everybody eats breakfast. And I was like, I'm getting on board. I'm finally going to do that. I'm going to be one of the men. And it fucking sucks all the way up until 9.
She has a dick too now.
It's
Really?
beautiful.
I
It's
thought it
bigger
was
than
like-
everybody's.
I thought that was just like her leg.
You're
Why
welcome.
would she have 3
Yeah.
legs?
Yeah. Shirley has a sock over it. I mean,
How'd you get 3 of the same sock, Morgan?
I really bought 2 of the same pair and just threw one away.
You have a spare.
I have a spare in
Yes.
case I wear out the one sock dragging my dick across the ground.
fair. That's very fair, and it's a good point.
So, Matt, we're going to open up the show the same way that we open up the show every single podcast. We're going to go ahead and take a shot. What do you
Okay.
think?
Let's do it.
And Morgan, what are we drinking today?
Well, I'm having New Amsterdam vodka, and you guys are having Kavanaugh whiskey.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Morty.
I got some on me.
Morty.
It's good.
It's very
Like,
smoky.
I'm not.
isn't
It
it?
is very smoky. I'm not a whiskey guy. Hell, I'm not even a liquor guy. But
I'm not your
that
buddy
wasn't
guy.
bad.
Yeah, that's an Irish whiskey, single malt, 12 year. So not really supposed to be used for shooting, but it makes life easier.
Is that one of those like on the rocks, sip it slowly
Absolutely.
with a cigar type drinks?
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, I got you.
So, Matty Hams,
Yes.
I understand that you are currently in the bachelor lifestyle.
Yes.
I can imply that being that you have 5 boxes of unopened cereal
Yes. It does make it a little obvious.
and no milk.
And no milk.
That's going to drive any partner fucking insane.
Well, here's the bright side. You knock a woman up, you're going to have milk for at least 3 months.
Okay. You know, when you got to think about the positives in life, stay optimistic. There's a message in that.
Knock her up, milk for life.
So,
Damn.
we wanted to help you out a little bit. Now, we understand that, you're riding solo, and that's great. You're a strong, independent man.
But are you riding dirty is the real question.
Are you riding dirty?
Oh.
Answer the question.
Am I riding dirty?
Yeah.
Maybe.
What's that even?
Ooh, it means that you have drugs on you.
Oh.
Oh, well, in that
That's
case.
what the song is. The cops are trying to catch him riding dirty.
Oh.
Dirty as in he has drugs on him.
I thought it was white and nerdy.
I'm about to say, I think the FBI is knocking at the door right now.
Oh, hello.
Now we've talked about that.
Please come in.
Surprised you aren't here earlier. I've been looking up a lot of lolly porn.
Oh,
Lolly hentai.
he walks in. Oh, that's my shit. Just sits down. Pulls out someone else's hard drive that he stole.
So I understand that you, again, doing really great. Love being single. Love that bachelor lifestyle. And we are all fucking proud of you and good for you.
Oh, buddy.
But just in case you ever need to get out there, online dating has really increased in popularity. So we thought it would be a good idea because everybody fluffs up their online dating profile, right?
You know
Right.
you do.
We know that, listen, we've seen the bundled up socks in your pants. We're just in tight. It's big enough. Trust me, I've seen it
I have heard of that strategy.
from a friend.
Stratagem. Yes, from a friend. Yeah.
Yeah. Loser friend, probably.
The friend with the smallest dick, probably.
I mean, if I just went back and looked at your text messages,
They'd be there.
Yeah, they'd be there.
The evidence is clear. Pixar didn't happen. Guess what? It happened, Morgan.
Oh my god, why didn't you show me the pics?
So,
Because you have a bigger dick than all of us.
Look, that doesn't mean I don't like to look at the smaller items.
That's fair. That is fair.
All dicks are equal.
that's true. Especially for anal.
The smaller the
dicks.
better.
I hear smaller dicks are better with anal. Confirmed. So,
I mean, I'm not a gay man, so I guess I can't extrapolate on that.
did you make up that word, extrapolate?
No.
You know, I didn't want to say anything,
said it
but it
wrong.
sounded so good. I was like, maybe it works.
I almost
I'll
thought
let
it was a
go.
real word.
I kind of looked at Dave and I was like, is that a word?
I extrapolated the other day. Did you?
I extrapolated twice the other day.
I extrapolated while I was on my computer.
It's a word that means to expand.
When you called me to be on the show and you said, "Hey," I extrapolated hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
I think I remember that conversation. I asked you if we need you to extrapolate a lot. During the show. We need a lot of extrapolating.
Speak clearly and extrapolate.
You're actually using the word correctly if you were wondering.
Context is key.
Perfect.
So, but what we want to come on. So everybody fluffs up their dating profile quite a lot. And so I thought, you know what? Let's take a guy who doesn't need all that shit and let's give him an accurate dating profile. So we want to help you make your dating profile, but we want to make sure to include all of the cool, nerdy shit that you're part of.
Okay.
So would you be game for that?
Yeah, I would be game for that.
Awesome. So first we're going to have to take a quick tally of some things that you like to do.
Sure.
Okay. So you make foam weapons
Yes, I do.
for LARPing, right?
Yeah.
What is LARPing?
Well, LARPing it's live action role play, but we're kind of at that halfway point where it is live action, but it is not role play. We make the weapons. We don't dress up for it. We just hang out in a friend's backyard and beat the crap out of each other with them.
Oh man, that sounds rad.
Yeah, we call it melee. And it's...
Do you have a fun name, or do you just go by your normal name?
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. We have never done that.
Never made up names?
Never made up names.
Well, then it'd be role-playing if you did that.
It would be
Right?
role play. It
You
would be
take
a
the
step in that.
next step.
It'd be a
It's a
step in
baby
that
step.
direction. So I think at that point we would just need like cool outfits, and then it would be live action role
Make
play.
it happen.
People just need to bring more cereal because you then ascend to that next
Oh, we
level
have plenty of
Bachelor.
cereal. We just need the milk.
The milk.
We've been over this.
The milk.
The milk.
I extrapolated the milk the
I
other day.
I strapulated my friend in the face with a foam sword.
Oh, man.
Okay. Also, you play Magic the Gathering.
I do, yes.
Okay.
Oh my
Magic
god,
the
what's your
Gathering.
favorite color combo?
Color
Yu-Gi-Oh.
combo?
Yeah.
Did you say my favorite color combo is Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Because he's right. Man. Favorite color combo. Red and white.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is the color combination that's most likely to get you laid?
Most likely to get me laid.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's see.
Definitely don't say blue.
Oh. No blue. No blue for this guy. I would say red and green.
Red and green? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rough and
hates
aggressive.
Blue. Writing that down.
I used to play green elves like I think it was green aggro is the term.
Yeah, aggro is, Red green's a very, very aggro type of.
So you're saying you need to be
Color.
aggressive.
Need to be aggressive.
When you're dating.
Be aggressive. Be
Guys have to make
I'm
the
so
first
glad you
move, and the
joined
first move happens on player one.
And player one.
And
You
player
roll for
one is ready.
initiative. Well, you walk up to a girl at a bar, and then you roll the die to see who gets the initiative.
Fair enough.
And then whoever gets the higher roll, like you play golf rolls or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1 to 10, she makes the first move. 11 to 20, you make the first move.
And you have to be careful. You have to make sure you're wearing your hat, which gives you the
Plus 10 to dexterity and
Yeah.
charisma, but usually it's hard to get them to stay after the initial dice roll because they're like, what's going on with that? Okay, yeah, no. All right, later. And you're just like, but you didn't choose initiative yet.
yeah, and that's
You
why you
know.
got to pull aggro.
Yeah, and then that's why you got to pull aggro. Then I just whip out the magic deck and you'd be like, hey, babe, you want to stay for this red green aggro
Are you ready to
goblin deck
And if
or
she's in
something?
Are you ready to duel?
Duel. Have sex.
That's really what I mean.
What else do you have? What other fun nerdy stuff you have? Do you play Overwatch?
No, actually, I don't. I tried it.
Man, that sounds kind of boring to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun if you're into that kind of fast-paced gaming, like which is why I'm not like a Call of Duty gamer, though I love first-person shooters.
Yeah.
But then you get a game like Borderlands, which is a first-person shooter, but it's only story and it's 4-player co-op and it's loot-based. I love loot-based RPG games. So it's like you kill enemies, they have a chance to drop like a rare item. It's like I love stuff like that.
Oh, so it's like you have to collect. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, so it's like you
I
collect
love to
gear
collect.
and you level up, and then you have like skill trees and different abilities, and like games like that are fun. I
He's
like,
like a drug dealer.
yeah,
He has to collect.
drug
so
dealer
he
abilities.
is riding dirty.
He is right. There we go. Riding dirty constantly.
You got that down?
Okay.
Constantly.
Always,
At all times.
always dirty.
Oh, spicy.
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 Spicy buttholes.
Mayonnaise is spicy.
Spicy water.
Spicy what? Spicy ice cubes. Spice cubes.
If the Spice Girls and Ice Cube had a
Oh my
compilation
God.
record, we call it the Spice Cubes.
Spice
Spicy.
I'm writing that down. Spice Cubes. That's gonna be your
We got
That's gonna be your name on
Spice Cube.
the dating app.
The Spice cubes?
The Spice Cube.
Oh, I love it. It's perfect. Riding dirty, Spice Cube style.
So I have a question. So do you shave your balls?
Do I shave my balls? I trim them.
Ah, that's a good
If
answer.
we're being honest, I trim them.
Okay.
Shaving is hard to do in that area.
So forest to ferns.
Forest to fresh cut grass.
Ooh.
Oh.
Forest to fresh cut grass. You get as close as you can without drawing blood. It's kind of hard to do.
That's how I cut the grass.
Yes. Yeah.
It's very
Oh my
important
God.
for the dating profile.
Yes, of course. But you get as close as you can, but you gotta be careful. You don't want to dig into the. You don't want to hit bedrock. You don't want to hit bedrock when you're trimming the grass down there.
Dick like fresh cut grass.
I
think this is
always-
going to get some hits.
I don't know, I always feel like it's kind of suspicious when it's just like pants come off. When it's like sexual or not, you're just getting a shower and you look down and you're like, there's nothing there. I don't know.
That happens.
It just feels kind of like
A little weird.
a little weird. I mean, like I'm not against like people like say like you got a partner who shaves. Great, like completely cool. That's fine with me. Doesn't matter to me if you have hair or not. But it's like I feel like you'd be trying too hard if like a dude shaves completely.
Yeah, he thinks he's a porn star if he shaves completely.
Yeah,
I've done it. I
guess.
feel like a porn
I mean,
star.
it can also be like a comfort thing. Like I know some people just don't like body hair at all.
Do you like body hair?
I don't hate it.
Okay.
I don't
How
hate
much
it.
how much body hair can a woman have on her back before you're
On
out?
her back?
Yeah.
Oh man, you have a ruler?
Yes, but it only goes in yards. Is that all right?
I mean, it's
That's called a
you know what?
yardstick.
You know what? In my opinion, it's more to grab onto. Just throwing that out there. Yeah.
So her head hair can be shorter. You can just grab onto the back hair.
I mean, it is. There's hair. There's hair.
Would you date a bald woman?
Yes.
What about a bald man?
No.
Damn it.
Is there a specific reason you don't like men?
No.
Okay.
There is no specific reason. Just not into men.
Because you could be, I mean, you double your potential output if you like men too.
Yes, that is very true, and I have considered the possibility. I have actually really thought about this. It's just like, yeah, I've seen dicks. Like, I have one. It's nothing new to me, but it's not attractive to me. Like, I'm not just be like, I don't look at a dude. I can acknowledge a guy being handsome and like genuinely good looking and even sexy. I wouldn't fuck him, but like, there's no romantic.
Oh, break my heart. Why don't
Oh
you?
man, you know what? No, I'm sorry.
So I'm glad that you've mentioned this because I've also thought, well, am I gay? I don't think I'm gay, but I've also never touched a dick besides my. Well, okay, that's a lie. Let me try that again.
Rewind it.
I've never like sucked a dick. Not saying
Sure.
there's anything wrong with sucking a dick, but it's like, how do I know I'm not gay if I don't like at least give it a little kiss?
Sure,
I might enjoy it.
that makes sense.
Hey, but if you kiss it, you're gonna suck it.
Yeah, if you kiss
If
it,
you get all the way down there, you're gonna suck it.
I think you're allowed to suck at least one dick before you decide if you're gay.
You know, I kind of feel like you're right with that one. Like if you're down there and you've made like lip contact, and you're
It's
just
going
not,
in.
and you're not like vomiting at the mouth, it's going in.
Yeah, like, well,
Like,
I'm here
it's-
already.
You may just finish the job.
Might as well.
Finish the job.
That's like
or
going to
or
the-
at least like get give it a pump, and then give it a pump. Give it the old college try.
Extrapolate a little bit.
Strap it a little bit. Extrapolate it. You get work it a little bit. Work the shaft.
Look, it's 5 minutes of work. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, you in and out, boom. And if that's not your thing, all right, you gave it a try.
Yeah.
You gave it a try. You get to say that you tried.
No one you care about is judging you.
Except Jesus. I'm just kidding.
Slut. I just imagine every time I think of Jesus on the cross, just going slut.
Just imagine him up there. Yeah, you fucking would, wouldn't you?
Gay.
Just up there. Gay.
How's this profile coming along?
I think we got some winners here. Okay,
Yeah?
loves
It's very
foam
awesome.
weapons, like Yu-Gi-Oh, the red and green Yu-Gi-Oh, always dirty,
Always riding dirty.
Always dirty.
spice cubes,
Spice cubes.
and Dick likes some fresh cut grass.
So good. We got a winner here. We got a winner, boys.
So, is thick in or out?
Is thick in or out?
With 2 C's.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you like a girl that's thick?
It is absolutely in. Oh, it is 100% in.
All right, does not like skinny bitches.
That's not true. Do I have a type? Yes, I have 2. But
Oh my gosh.
Type A and Type B.
Type A and Type B. Yes. But
I'm
I
personally
am not-
AB.
Okay. I'm O negative.
I have no idea. No, I'm A positive because I remember when after I got my blood drawn, she just said, "Oh, you're A positive. That's the highest grade you can get." Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense, and that's
She
how
thought
she
she
locked
was
that
real
in forever.
fucking
And
funny.
you're just like, what do I get? Nothing. Get the fuck out.
You get this fucking cookie, now leave.
You got a sticker. Good job. Come back next week.
Congratulations, you kept yourself alive throughout this whole process, and you managed to keep blood in your body.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You're so great.
Yeah. No, thick is in.
Thick as in.
Thick is in.
On a similar vein.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been with a woman. You haven't been with her yet, but you're dating a little bit,
Uh-huh.
and it's time for things to get a little bit hotter, a little bit heavier.
Spicy, if you will.
Spicy.
Sex.
And
Ooh.
you pull her shirt off, and she
Sounds
has
vulgar.
she has an Audi belly button.
Okay.
Do you lick it like a clit?
I ask her consent first.
Okay. Do you get that in writing?
Do I get that in writing? Yes.
All
Threefold.
right. Note to self: lawyer up.
I get that in triplicate. That consent in triplicate.
Okay. So assuming that she consents to it,
Assuming that she consents to it. I ask
not
if-
like a Kavanaugh assume, like an actually she
Right,
does.
right. Now, like, hey, let's push this through in a week, kind of assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I can already tell this is gonna be the most popular episode.
Sure. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go with like some people are into that.
Yeah, you
just
give it a little flick.
A little flick.
Flick the extra bean.
Flick the second bean.
The second bean, I like that.
Flick the co-pilot.
But
Okay,
also, on that similar note, I have a big thing about people touching my belly button. I can't have it happen.
No?
It really freaks me out. I think it's a trust thing.
Okay.
I can't have it happen. It freaks me out, man. Ever since ever. I tried to think of a time that somebody could touch my belly button. It's never happened.
Fair enough.
Everybody has their thing.
Yeah. I don't like people touching my feet. That's my thing. No, I don't like to touch feet or have my feet touched. It is the same thing as like a trust thing. Like that has a job. The job is down there. It keeps me off the ground. We're doing that. Don't touch it.
I don't think I have a thing like that. Like belly button's fine, feet fine. Like I don't have something where it's just like if someone touches me somewhere, I'm gonna be like, never do that again.
Okay.
Even the
type thing.
butthole?
So Matty easy.
Have not crossed that bridge yet.
Nobody's
not
even
crossed
tackled
that
that
bridge
monster yet.
No.
Not even like a finger.
Nope.
Like a little boop.
Nope.
Not even like a little touch. Just
Not even like 1,000 years of pain type thing.
What
No.
if has anybody rimmed it?
No.
Just with their finger, like a little mini DJ.
I've had someone offer.
Really?
Offer.
How did that go? were
I
you at?
told them no, not yet.
Where? How did the whole thing set up? You don't have to use names.
Well, yeah, okay. It was a dark and stormy Tuesday night,
oh my.
Perfect.
and so I don't even know. But no, just this was actually post coitus. Talking
After
about
sex.
after sex.
That's bold. That's the unsexiest time to do anything.
Well, it is the unsexiest time to do anything unless you're prepping for round 2.
Fair
But-
enough.
Oh, round 2 was around the corner.
Round 2 was it could have been. It certainly could have been.
So if one wants to date you, make sure to have plenty of orange juice on.
Yes,
hand,
orange
just in
juice and
Lawyer
sugar
up.
pills.
with orange juice.
Also snacks.
On snacks. Some granola bars. Some yogurt.
Energy bars. That kind of thing.
Gatorade.
Some Monster.
H2O.
Gatorade.
H2O.
Gatorade.
H2O!
Thank you. And we actually have to take a quick commercial break, but we're going to be right back with Matty Hams. I'm just fucking around. We can say anything.
I was baffled. I was like, what?
It's like, are you prepping something? Like, you trying to... It's like, what's going on? I was not told about this. This was not in the brochure.
I didn't sign up for this bullshit.
Oh, back to the Indian Outies.
And we're back.
Back
To the Indian Outies.
Have you ever seen an innie nipple?
No, but man, I wish I had.
I have.
Yeah?
Love them. Because if you can get those babies hard, you're doing something.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the ultimate challenge.
I saw it one
test.
time. I was like, man, I didn't know they made these.
Didn't know they came in this model.
Yeah.
Have not seen that.
In this year, even.
In this color.
The new model always comes out like the year before. I don't get it. I'm over here with 2016 titties.
You get the fancy GLS package, Pacific Blue Pearl Mica titties.
Dual action
Dual action heated seats.
with a coffee maker.
Yeah, with a coffee
Ooh.
maker.
Back to the spicy.
So it sounds like we'll get back to the sex stuff in a minute. Let's take
Sure,
a quick little break, and I want to ask you about your normal interests.
Okay.
Now, you said that you like Magic the Gathering quite a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's convenient. That is very convenient because are you ready to take the official Maximum Mediocrity Pop Quiz for Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, let's do it. That sounds fun.
So, rules of the game, by the way, I did not write this quiz. I did steal it offline off a website that I cannot remember.
Interesting.
I will link them in the description down below for anybody that actually gives a fuck.
Can't wait to fail.
Here's the rules. It's 5 questions. If you can get at least 3 questions correct, then me and Morgan, as creators, stealers of this quiz,
Also,
we have to take a shot, even though Morgan had nothing to do with it. However, if you fail to get at least 3 out of 5 questions correct, you have to take an additional shot.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Take more of that Kavanaugh.
it's okay. He was going to give it to you without asking.
Yeah.
You get the Kavanaugh whether you like it or not.
Yes.
It's a family name. It's a family.
Man, I bet that is not going to sell well after
We
this.
are going to get sued. So, question 1.
Okay.
If you want to cast a lot of creatures with haste and deal damage directly to your opponent, which color should you play? Red, green, or black?
Red.
That is correct. He's on the board.
God damn it.
Question 2.
I have a feeling these questions are easy.
Who is the creator of Magic the Gathering?
Okay, take it back.
George Bush.
I have multiple choice, but if you want to go with George Bush, you can.
That's fair.
I think senior or junior.
Yes.
Yes!
I love this game, Magic the Gathering. It's the best game ever. You gotta take the red, and you attack with it. Katrina.
That's right.
I'm gonna butcher the fuck out of these names.
Oh, man.
Let's hear it.
Reiner. Knizia.
Wait, what was that?
I guess it may be the case. Nizia. Reiner. Nizia.
Is that one name?
Knizia. There's a Z in the last name.
Okay.
That's Rainer Knizia. Rainer Knizia. Modal? Richard Garfield. Gary Nax. That's also a fuck name. Gygax. Knax.
Okay. Those are the only three?
3 options, yeah. Reiner, Richard, or Gary.
I'm going to go with Richard.
That is correct.
Are you serious?
Pure dumb luck.
Yo.
Richard Garfield is creator of Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
Wow.
Question 3. Not looking great, Morgan.
He only has to get this next question right, and we're
All
done.
right. This one sounds like a doozy, so let's hope. How can you tell the difference between the original alpha printing of Magic's first set and the beta reprint of that set? Also has multiple choice.
Oh, okay.
Beta? No, fuck you. Figure it out yourself, Mr. Magic the Gathering King. He's over here talking shit.
I feel like I kind of know the answer.
I'm just
but
kidding.
it's probably wrong.
You sure? You sounded pretty serious.
I'm just fucking around.
Okay.
I'm a generous god. Beta cards were reprinted with white borders instead of black borders. Alpha cards have slightly more rounded corners than beta cards. Beta cards have a copyright date on the bottom of the card, which alpha cards lack.
I'm going to go with the white borders.
Beta cards were reprinted with white borders instead of black borders?
Yes.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Man.
Really?
Alpha cards have slightly more rounded corners than beta cards.
Oh, wow. I thought it was the white borders,
inconspicuous.
too.
Yeah, that was a hard one. I really like that question.
Yeah, that was really hard, yeah.
I learned something today. Question 4. The keyword that causes a creature to kill any other creature it damages, no matter the amount of damage, is called...
God.
Death touch.
Fuck!
I knew that. I was like, no! We're doing the shots.
Yeah, we're doing the shot. Let's just, let's get you...
You finish
a few
it?
More. Let's
Sure.
finish you out. We like to finish people. No blue balls on this show.
No blue
Good.
balls.
Good, man.
Question 5. A creature with protection from white can be killed by a white card that says, destroy all creatures. True or false? I can read it again.
Yeah, can you read it again?
A creature with protection from white can
Creatures?
be... A creature with protection from white can be killed by a white card that says, destroy all creatures.
Be killed by a white card that says destroy all creatures. Yes.
Yes, that is true.
Yes.
Doing great. Only one out. Actually, you know what? Just for funsies, I got some bonus questions.
Let's
Sure.
hear them, baby.
Throw them
For all
at
of
me.
our Magic the Gathering fans. Magic the Gathering was first released in what year? You want to take a stab at it, or do you want to...
I do want to take a stab at it, actually.
Okay.
I want to say 92.
1992? Very close, 1993.
Oh, man.
However,
okay.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, I knew it was close to my birth, like
That-
the year I was born.
You're nice.
Yeah.
Question 7. Currently, artifact cards have a gray background. What color did artifacts used to be?
Brown.
Damn, you got it, brown.
Yeah.
So you just about cleared the board. That's...
Is that like 5 out of 7?
No, you got all of them except one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, no. You didn't get the first year release, but you were
Yes.
so close and you
Yeah.
did it. Oh. Matty Hams, what should we cheers to? As the victor.
Well, let's cheers to my favorite Magic card, Blightsteel Colossus.
To Blightsteel Colossus.
Cheers.
What does Steelblade Colossus do?
He's a big boy. He's a real big boy.
What do?
He he murders you. But
He poops on kids.
He poops on kids.
He likes to get doo-doo on his pee-pee.
Yes. Well, he
Ooh.
does have,
Spicy.
if you're familiar with Magic, he does have a keyword ability called Infect
Oh,
Which is-
Infect's great.
with Pink Eye.
Maybe that's not great. But
He's a big old robot.
You might want to stick with this Magic the Gathering round if you ever want to get laid, because I have never heard Morgan make these noises.
Blightsteel Colossus. Oh, floodgates are open.
it was open as you had me at Infect.
There you go.
Just need to hit me with 10 points.
Oh my god. Trample. Is that hexproof?
Come on, baby, I got blessing of protection.
You know I run that red green. That all natural dick.
Ooh.
So, do you trample bitches?
Yes.
Ooh,
Oh, I trample bitches.
Trample's so hot.
Trample is very hot. So, yeah, Magic Gathering, I think, is going to be a very strong suit for your dating profile.
Absolutely.
You should see the women that play Magic the Gathering, though.
You.
Besides me, just ooh.
Well, the ones that I know are quite the lookers.
Ooh.
So.
I wasn't blessed to be in that circle of people, unfortunately.
I actually saw a Magic the Gathering documentary about people that play competitively,
Yeah?
and I thought it was a very interesting documentary. And usually when you watch a documentary about something you don't know about, you walk away like having so much more respect for that group of people.
Mm-hmm.
This I did not. I just felt bad for them at the
Really?
end of it. It was
It's exactly what you think they look like.
yeah, it was exactly
Oh, I
what
know
you
what
thought.
they look like.
There was
Oh, yeah.
one guy, they were, they hadn't introduced him. He just started talking. They cut to him, and it was him in his apartment, and he was like a normal guy. I thought it was somebody like one of the players' brothers, and like it was him and his girlfriend was there, and he had his apartment and all that.
Ooh, girlfriend, he's doing so good.
Because he's a brother. I thought, oh, he's not in this. And then he was like one of the top rated players. And I was like, oh, he plays? Because based off of all the other players I'd previously seen, he was the only person that had both of those things, an apartment and a girlfriend, who seemed relatively normal.
Right? Okay.
And you said he was a brother?
No, I thought he was. I thought
I was
oh,
gonna
this is
say,
like
I thought
oh
it was like
my
one of the players'
God.
brothers. Okay.
yeah, and they were like interviewing him,
Sure.
just kind of get more, because they were interviewing family members, because it wasn't a lot of friends to interview.
I bet not.
It's mean,
Probably
but
just his ma.
Oh, man.
They interviewed some people's mothers.
I bet they did.
Grandmothers, too.
Yeah, they didn't have to go far because they live there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, they just have to go down the stairs to the basement.
Exactly.
That's how you find me. No, I'm just kidding. Where am I?
Only a little.
You have your own place, right?
I do have my own place.
Okay,
yeah.
we're going to make sure to mention that. With all this Magic the Gathering, we have to mention that.
Sure.
But do you have any notes about the perfect way to sell yourself on an online dating profile?
I do. I found this really great article on meetmindful.com
Oh.
talking about how to make your dating profile a little bit better, and I thought it was really interesting, and I wanted to share it with you.
Does it start with you have to be at least 6 feet tall?
It might as well.
6 feet tall, man.
From WiredMatch.com and OkCupid have crunched the sea of numbers to bring you some suggestions on how to make your profile more noticeable and efficient. What they have come up with is a list of the most frequently used words and the most attractive types of profile pictures among popular users. I didn't think I could read all that.
I'm very proud.
I am impressed.
Active people seem to be the most attractive. The 4 most efficient keywords were surfing, yoga, skiing, and ocean. So you've been thinking about taking the first surfing lesson or walking into the yoga studio for the first time. There is no time like the present. So that is surfing, yoga, skiing, and ocean. Do you do anything related to those 4 terms? Do you surf at all?
No.
We're in
Have you
Delaware.
seen the ocean?
Yes.
Ah, look, there he has it.
There we
1
go.
out of 4.
Hold on.
We're good.
Ocean
1 out of 4.
loves mermaids.
Oh, and you know how bitches love to be mermaids all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is a thing, the mermaid thing.
The mermaid thing.
Is-
I have seen this.
Have you? Okay, that means porn. That means you've watched porn of it. You said it like you've seen porn of it.
Vicariously through others, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, vicariously.
yeah. Incognito mode doesn't count as somebody else. That's still you.
All right, well, that's fair, and that is your opinion. You are entitled to it.
I would like to see I would love to see the photocopy of myself, but only with the data of my incognito searches.
It's probably the nastiest shit I've ever seen.
He's just a fucking perv. And like a perv that like, okay, we all like sex, we all like porn. That's all fine, but like it's like so pervy you can't even talk to him.
I saw this hilarious porn. I'm going to tell everyone.
Okay.
So, it was this girl, and it was like a foursome with 3 dudes, and they were all dressed up as pterodactyls.
I thought you were going to say Pokemon.
No, pterodactyls.
I thought it was going to be that inflatable dinosaur in uniform.
I wanted to say dinosaur, but that wasn't quite right. And I'm watching it. I didn't watch the whole thing because it was literally 30 minutes long, and I was like, come on now.
Did they make the noises?
No.
What's a pterodactyl sound like?
How sensitive are your mics?
Just
I think it sounds like that.
there we go.
There you go.
But anyways.
Those audio clips are going in the database.
So, she's like jacking off 2 of them, and you can just like visually see the director give them a note that's flap your wings, because they all have their arms up, but then all of a sudden they all just start going,
Flapping them.
start flapping. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot this wasn't visual. They all just start flapping them all at once, and I was like, the director just gave him a cue.
It was painfully
Flap your
obvious.
wings. They even had like a head mask on of like a pterodactyl.
Screech louder.
I'll be honest with you.
Make
I
me
didn't.
believe it.
I'll be honest with you. I did not listen to it with the volume because I was like, I don't think I need to hear what's happening. I don't want to know.
I want to know the sounds of this room.
It holds up a big sign. Show me what you got.
I was quite frankly terrified to hear the sounds coming out of a pterodactyl porn.
And yet you kept watching.
Could you look away?
I would not.
I would jerk off
I'd send it to friends.
and then jerk off.
And then
I
jerk
did
off.
show it to people. I did. I told everyone at work.
I just want to.
And they were like, I saw that one. And I was like, well, that's weird.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, they
We've got
say
jackets.
saw it already. That's freaky, right?
A little bit. Just for that one in particular.
Well, not when
I
it's-
was like,
it's
who's
not
just
weird,
finding that?
It's not weird if it's the featured video on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
My
Sure.
God.
You can get porn on YouTube.
You well, you can I know you can at least look up like concert videos of like women flashing their breasts, and for some reason it's not like YouTube doesn't flag that.
I'm down.
It's weird.
It's because they love teenage boys.
Like cool like Stone
love
Sour
titties.
2013 Rock on the Range, some shit, and it's like not specifically that one.
Well,
But
I feel like it's because
It sounds like you've searched this.
I've seen this.
Definitely
I have
looking
not
that up.
searched it.
that's what they all say.
that is what they all say.
I feel like it's because in music videos, women's breasts are shown all the time. So I feel like just women's breasts being flashed for like a second in a concert video is not a big deal for them.
Maybe what if what they did is that in every frame they went in and they photoshopped out the nipples and they photoshopped in a man's nipple, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's
There
okay.
it is. That's
Yeah.
what they do. That must
That's
be
how
it.
you make a breast not sexual.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
exactly how I do it.
Yeah.
I want to pick up on something that you said about this pterodactyl porn.
I'm so glad you want to talk more about it.
Is you said the woman was jerking off 2 of the pterodactyl people, but if she could jerk off 3 of the pterodactyl people, that means
She has 3 arms.
she has at least 2 in one hand.
Oh, spicy. But that isn't what happened.
Is that gay?
Is that gay?
Is that gay?
Two
What, for
dicks
like the
touching to have.
pterodactyls?
Yeah.
Or for her?
Is it gay to have 2 dicks touching if a woman's hands touching both of them at the same
If a
time?
woman's jerking off your dick, but there just happens to be another dick pressed up against your dick, is that gay?
I think that's straight as fuck.
As long as there's a woman in the room, it's straight. Is that what you're telling me?
No,
Well, I mean,
think
if
he's
my
saying-
dick touched another dude's dick, that's not. I don't think it would be gay.
Just curious.
I just think it would be like, hey, dude, your dick touched mine accidentally. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, friend.
I
And then you
think-
go on your separate ways.
and you go get a beer.
And you go get a beer together. And then
think
you start a
And touch
family.
dicks together.
I think it's not gay if you're both in pterodactyl outfits.
I just can't. You start a family.
You touch dicks together, and you go to a bar. You start a family. Then it's gay.
Then it's like a bromance.
Yeah,
I
that's,
do have like a real
that
question.
is a hardcore romance, though.
Look,
I think I'm gay. How do
is
I
a
tell our son?
hand job on the first date, is that tacky? Do you think?
No.
All right. How far can you go on the first date without it being tacky?
I think you can go however far you want without anything being tacky, as long as you're both up for it.
Do
I
you
love
fuck on a
this
first
answer.
date?
Do I?
Yeah, fuck this wholesome shit.
I have.
I was gonna say I liked it. It was like you do you, boo boo.
I've never had that opportunity. So it's like I don't date a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the dates I have been on, I'm not going to be like, hey, cool, glad we got ice cream together. You want to fuck? Like, how was your rocky road?
Sounds incredible.
You want to ride my rocky road?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't.
You heard, ladies. He's got the moves.
Dating pickup lines related to ice cream.
You want to see this white vanilla?
You want to see my moose tracks?
Oh, no.
I'm just dying at my own joke.
You want to turn this water ice into a gelato?
Oh. So creamy.
It's a blizzard, so bundle up with my penis.
Turn it upside down.
If you turn it upside down and it drips, you get it for free.
I pay for dinner. Oh, goodness gracious.
We're going to be on the top of iTunes.
Oh, my God, but what about strawberry ice cream? Sorry, go on.
What about strawberry ice cream?
I feel like that would be, like, code for vagina.
Is strawberry ice cream anybody's first pick?
Never!
No.
I was going to say, put your hand down. Strawberry ice cream is not that delicious.
I love it. If it doesn't have strawberry chunks in it.
You know what I like? I like the chocolate and strawberry ice cream together.
I'll put some strawberry trunks in you.
Trunks? Trunks? Dude, I'll wear some strawberry trunks.
Yeah?
Ooh.
Yeah. I'll wear them.
Better
He's
with
saying
milk.
he doesn't have
Milk.
chunk.
Better with
He's saying
milk.
he doesn't have a chunk. He has a trunk.
Oh,
Do. Thick's in.
thick's in.
Thick is in.
Thick is in. It's on my profile.
Spicy.
Are fake breasts real to you?
Are they real to me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Just checking.
It was short, sweet, to the point, and I like that we're good with that.
So why have you not dated more?
I am just really enjoying just being a bachelor. It's fun.
I completely agree with you.
I'm more at the point where it's like, hey, if something comes my way and I'm like, I dig it, I'll jump on it. But I'm not actively looking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that kind of sounds lazy, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not quite ready yet.
It's exciting to be able to be your own person without having to consider anybody else's feelings.
Yeah, I have time to grow if I'm just by myself and doing my thing.
I think that's actually a good position to have that I don't think a lot
Lasagna.
of guys have about, like, well, you're just not actively pursuing. And
Right.
That's perfectly fine. 'Cause,
I am
like,
comfortable is the word I usually use. I want to be honest with you. That's kind of another reason I haven't pursued dating is because it's good to have a couple friends with benefits, which you do.
Spicy.
Go
So
on.
Back to the
it
spice cubes.
certainly cuts any urges you would, or cuts like the sexual part of I want to go to a bar and find some guy or girl and be like, hey, let's like hook up and make her like, just like either start a relationship and like sex usually comes with relationships, or that's usually someone's driving force to be in a relationship, which is not super great in my opinion, but it comes with it. But not having those urges like settled, kind of like almost not, I wouldn't say whenever you want, but booty calls are nice. Just
you have
like
some booty calls right now?
right now.
Yeah.
Not literally right now.
Like, I mean, not this moment. I mean, I'm here, but that's different.
Yes.
Oh my
We have a
golly,
romance.
I
have-
knew I was the third wheel.
Yep.
We're sorry.
Yep. You can watch.
Ooh.
You can.
Can I record?
Absolutely.
Fine.
Only the audio.
I'm cool with it then.
Only
You have
if
to
I
sign a waiver because shit gets real.
Shit gets real.
Shit gets real.
We talk
Really
about
pterodactyl.
You already
we talk
signed
about
the waiver,
pterodactyls and
honey.
ice cream like a lot during.
You already signed the waiver.
That's fair.
I have a milk fetish.
Milk.
That's funny because I have a cereal without milk fetish. So we go together like cereal and milk.
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 Whams.
Is that? Hold on. I wanted to address that earlier. Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge reference?
No, it's a Benedict Cumberbatch reference.
Oh.
He doesn't know how to say. He didn't know how to say the word penguin, and he had to do a document. He did a voiceovers for a penguin documentary, and he fucked it up like the first 5 times.
Yeah.
And they kept the tapes. So he's like penguin. Definitely recommend looking that up on
is-
YouTube. It's fucking.
I will
hysterical.
have
good.
to.
Man, have you ever seen him doing Smog for The Hobbit?
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that who did that?
Yeah. They had like a voice modulator like hooked up to a mic that was right in front of him, and they gave him just a dark room with a blanket and some water, and he was like crawling around on it, just really getting into character. Man,
That
it
is
was-
so awesome.
man, it was good. He
It
is,
He was really great as Smog.
yeah.
Like he really embraced
I
that
thought
character.
that was the
Smaug.
best.
Smaug.
I thought that was the best part of the whole movie was the dragon speaking. So
Yeah.
it's really cool to find out that's that guy.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
Okay.
And then he crawled around on the floor.
Hey, he gets
Great
into his
stuff.
characters. Good guy.
Do you have any funny friends with benefit stories?
Yeah. I actually do. It happened a little recently.
Really?
So, yeah.
Ooh.
So there was a booty call that came over and said
So okay, hold on. You're an ass man, clearly,
I'm an
because he called it a booty call.
the booty is life.
I found that if you just send that booty call a question mark and you get an exclamation point back, you're in.
Yeah?
Yep.
Ooh, I didn't know the lingo.
Keep it simple.
I'm going to try it.
Okay, I'm sorry, what's the
I'm
story?
going to try it. So I get this quote booty call that says, hey, literally it's, how tidy is your bed right now?
Untidy, bitch. Sorry.
So I sent a picture to my friend, and I literally just made my bed. Like, this could not have been more coincidental.
But for real, were there military corners on it?
Military corners?
Yes.
I'm going to say no because I don't know what that is.
Because there wasn't oil surrounding it.
Definitely
we like to
not.
infiltrate oil places.
Definitely not in that case.
I'm so
But they're like, how neat and tidy is your bed right now? So I sent a picture to them, and it was freshly made bed. They're like, yeah, we can fuck that up. Can I come over?
Note to self.
Okay.
Makes bed like a freak.
makes bed like a boss.
It's like, yeah, we can mess up that mattress. I'm like, all right. So that's become a recurring theme.
He said,
Yeah.
lady in the streets, freak in the sheets. Put it in the put it on the list.
When's the last time you made your bed, Morgan?
Never, not even one time. I'm gonna dirty up the next day. I'm not making it. The last time, I'll tell you exactly when. The last time I did is when I was in boot camp. And I put military corners on it because that was required. That's the only time I ever made my bed because I think making my bed is ridiculous.
You want to know some shit, though? I never thought I'd be making my bed to set up a booty call.
That
Yeah.
is
Because
true.
normally I don't make my bed. Now I make it to have sex on it.
Just in case.
Just in case.
You never
Just
know
to
when
see
you're
how
gonna get that-
messy we can make it.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
never know when you're going to get that question mark text.
Yeah.
Say-
Exactly.
He says, I'm trying to get the sheets all the way off.
Yeah. No, we did.
Spice cubes.
Hey,
Spice cubes.
Spice cubes. Can you give me some more spice cubes, Morgan? I believe we're running out over here because they're getting hot.
I don't know. It
they're
sounds
melting.
like they're very plentiful.
I have a question about dating.
Sure.
I just want to get your question. No right or wrong answers. Just curious.
Okay.
Do you pay for dinner on the first date?
I offer.
Ooh.
I certainly offer.
That
Because I feel like I feel like it is, really chivalry's not dead type thing. But I feel like it can be a little presumptuous to say,
Understood.
it's okay, I got this. And it's like, well, the person you're dating has a full-time job. Maybe they want to be like, oh, I'll pay for it, or let's go halvesies on it.
Note to
So
self.
I offer.
Note to self. Prefers feminists.
I was gonna say, as a woman, I love that style because I feel very strongly about going Dutch.
It's
On
like a
a
choose
latte.
your own adventure.
Yeah.
It's like, what kind of night are we having? Is it a very romantic night? Are you paying for the dinner? Or are we going splitsies? Is it just kind of a normal date?
And then you're going splitsies. Hey,
Rocky Road.
banana,
Rocky Road.
banana splits.
The
That's
banana
what it
splits.
is.
Boom!
Oh!
Banana spice cubes.
Banana spice cubes.
Morgan, cheers to that. I'm proud of myself. I can feel it now, Mr. Krabs.
Can you feel it?
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Nope, just come.
Did
Back
not
to
say.
the boneless.
Hey, where can I? Hey, babe, where can I conclude? Want to conclude on your chest?
I want to extrapolate all over you.
Strapulate. So hard.
By the way, that word
Before
means to
some
like
1,000
expand or
suns.
explain.
Is it extrapolate?
Extrapolate.
Okay.
What does it mean?
I'm so sorry. It means to explain or to expand on your
Oh.
point.
My penis is extrapolating.
Oh, it's expanding.
It is
Very
expanding.
spicy.
Damn, you're going to get a lot of love. If you didn't want a girlfriend, you're going to get one now from this podcast.
She's gonna be like,
We have.
I'm gonna need you to extrapolate.
We are going to. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of PMs from this.
Good.
They're gonna slide all up in those DMs.
Good.
So, Matty Hams,
Yes.
speaking of sex, I understand that you make foam weapons.
Yes, I do.
And we touched on it a little bit, but I think it's really going to help out your profile to know that you're a maker. Is that what the term is?
I consider myself a foam smith.
A foam smith.
Foam smith.
Foam smith. That is the sexiest term I've
Is
ever
that
heard.
not good for dating apps? Like, I feel like that just rolls off the tongue.
Oh, that's
Foam
perfect.
smiths.
Foam smith. So what is a foam smith? What do you do exactly?
So what I do is I just I come up with an idea for a weapon. whether it's from like a TV show or a game or just something I have in my head, and I put it on paper. I draw it out, like just on like a little sketch, and then I'll put it on a poster board. Draw the whole thing out, life size, cut it out as a stencil, or like a template. A template would be the better way to put it.
As
and
a
then
perfect word.
yeah, and then from that point, I just continue building it, and then my friends and I each have weapons that we built on our own.
Beat the shit out of each other.
Beat the shit out of each other. We meet up. Well, we try to meet up every Sunday at a friend's house, and yeah, we just kind of like make up teams. Just like, all right, we like a 4v4, or if we're getting crazy, a 1v7, stuff like that. Yeah, it's funny because every new person that joins us, we have a lot of people that play. If you ever want to play, you have to go through an initiation. Ooh. So you get first pick. We have a 12-gallon trash can that is filled with these weapons. They get first pick of any weapons they want. They can even use 2 if they want.
Ooh.
But if they want to play, they go, all right, it's you versus, and they'll talk to me because I'm the smith. I don't actually play.
Oh, okay.
So I should say that I'm the foam smith. I don't actually play.
You're like the best NPC in a video game.
Yes, I'm the quote the final boss when I decide to be the final boss. So,
and you're a big dude, so that's an accurate statement.
Yes, and that's the thing. It's like I'm the biggest, easily the biggest dude of all my friends.
You're fucking jacked.
And the
just to add on to your dating profile, you're over 6 foot.
Yeah.
There it is, everybody. All the ladies. He's over 6 foot.
And I think your forearm is probably the circumference of my head.
I think my forearms, my biceps take up a lot of that weight.
Very spicy.
I'm just going to throw that out there.
Oh, man, that's some spice.
I know how the ladies love those tall boys.
It would take a lot of spice cubes to fill that forearm.
Yeah, how many spice cubes can you fit in Matty Hams' bicep?
Do you think spice cubes are bouillon cubes?
Bouillon cubes.
Bouillon
cubes. For some reason, I pictured like ice cubes, but with like flecks of like Old Bay in it.
Oh,
that's just what I pictured as a spice cube.
I imagine chili peppers.
Okay, yeah.
I like everybody's
Or the last
rendition.
dab.
That would be more aesthetically pleasing. That's just to see a pepper frozen in an ice cube.
Oh, that'd be
By
great.
the way,
Yeah.
I feel like I could handle the last dab.
You think you could?
I feel like just a little dab on my tongue.
Oh,
I feel
boy.
like I could do it.
We'll have to give it a shot one day if you're brave enough. Morgan is stepping up to the plate of the last dab.
I feel like I could do it.
Have it be known in the middle of the LARPing conversation, Morgan Miller thinks she got some fucking nuts.
I think I got nuts.
Nuts.
To go with my giant dick.
So, the foam weapons.
Yes.
Where do you get the inspiration to do this?
So I went over to a friend's house, just showed up, and he was in the middle of making them with his wife. And because they used to live in Colorado, and they had a group of friends called the Nerd Herd, and they would, they had their own little melee session with lots of people. Yeah, it's a really cool name, right?
That's
Nerd
the greatest name ever.
The Nerd Herd, it's pretty cool.
I
So
loved
they would meet up like once a month and just beat the crap out of each other with these weapons. And me being me, I'm like, all right, I'm not a super violent dude, even though we're not out to actually hurt people when we play. I was like, all right, you know what? I built my first sword, and I was like, the process of actually doing this is really fun and strangely satisfying to me. Maybe not strangely, but it's just something you can do and then just forget about everything. Like it's
a great process to
yeah.
just do.
I love
It's beautiful art.
Yeah, I love
you brought
the process.
weapons in to
Yeah.
show us.
I did. Yeah,
And these are
They're very beautiful.
impressive. This is I have a big pole arm. Where's this from? Is this
that is a medieval halberd of my own design.
This is incredible. This is
it's
about 4.5, 5 feet tall even.
It comes up. It's about 5.5. It comes up to
Wow.
my cheekbone.
Yeah, this thing is and it's sturdy.
Yeah.
Spicy.
And this is great because this is a thing that you can do that we'll have to shoot. We'll have to put pictures up of this because
You'll have to be holding your weapons in the picture.
Absolutely.
This is awesome. Like you made this. Like
Yeah.
this is a great homemade design that people aren't going to be intimidated on. Like if somebody sees a picture of this, they're not going to be intimidated to say I can't make that. It looks great and it also looks accessible.
And it wasn't even hard to make too. That's
Yeah.
the best part. It's just
Friction tape and duct tape?
yeah. It's foam and duct tape and a PVC pipe. That's it.
How hard can you hit somebody with this?
Really hard, and it won't break.
And it won't hurt them?
It won't hurt. It could hurt.
I was going to say,
It
it
could
looks like
it'll
it fucking
definitely
hurts.
it'll definitely almost leave a bruise.
So you got to be nice to your friends.
You got to be nice to your friends. Like if you look at the one Morgan's holding, actually, it's got a flat edge,
Right. I have like a, I want to say broadsword?
like a big broadsword. Yeah, it's like a half.
It's got like, I'll say, elfish on it.
They're old. They're called Elder Futhark runes, like Viking runes. really old runes, and it's an alphabet. It actually says something.
What does it say, honey?
Something. It's the Lord of the Rings quote. At the very end, it says "fuck Alex."
I love that. I absolutely love that.
He was a friend of mine, and I ran it by him, and he loves it.
I was gonna say I was slapping this in my hand, and I thought this could really fuck somebody up.
It can.
Down here, down by the base, I was like, if I smack somebody as hard as I could with this, maybe really hurt.
Yeah.
That person would be hurt.
See, like if you're looking at it, it looks like a paddle. It's about like 5 inches wide, maybe a little bit more than that.
Ladies? Paddles.
He's got paddles, ladies.
I'm good at with paddles, but yeah, it's really wide. But that's because there are rules to this. So you can't the foam, the core. I mean, has to be PVC pipe.
Yes.
If you're using a sword or a one-handed weapon, sword, axe, whatever you want to make, it's got to be 1/2-inch PVC. Because it's a weight thing. You got more weight, it's going to hurt more. You don't want to hurt your friends. So swords, 1/2-inch. The halberd or any kind of spear is a 3/4 inch. That way it's because, if you're swinging, I don't know if you've ever swung like a 1/2-inch PVC pipe. That thing bends a lot.
Girl.
And after a while, it's going to snap.
Yeah.
So if you get a 3/4 inch one with all the tape around it, it's not going to bend too much. It'll bend enough.
What are some of your inspirations for making these weapons?
Oh man, video games. I love Viking culture and just the aesthetic of it.
You look like a Viking.
I'm wearing a hammer of Thor around my neck and a Viking torque on my wrist right now.
I don't think I've ever seen you without that necklace.
I wear this thing almost daily. It's not a religion. It's more
It's a way of life.
It's
I
more.
wanted to say that. I thought that would just be condescending.
I think it's more of an appreciation for the culture, and I do like the aesthetic, but it's not like someone walking around with a band T-shirt and be like, "Oh, I like that band," and they're like, "Oh, what? This is a band T-shirt?" No, it's like I know what I'm wearing. I know the meaning behind it.
You've done your homework.
I've done my homework. I'm not trying to appropriate any culture, but then, back to the weapons.
Fucking white people.
I can get some of the inspiration from video games, weapons in history. I had built a bunch of swords. I was gonna bring a hand axe over, but it was really cool. But I was like, all right, one of my friends made a spear.
Really?
Let's make something different. I was like, what's that weapon that English guards use? They just sit there and it's like a big spear, but it's got an axe blade on it. So I literally went to Google and was like, spear with axe blade and pointy thing. And it came up. It was like, hey, do you mean medieval halberd, you fucking idiot? And I was like, you know what? Yes, I do mean that.
Oh my god.
So I took a bunch of old school designs, and there was a design for the spear that I liked, but I didn't like the head that was on it for the axe head. So I took a design for the spear, design for the axe head, a design for the spike. I just put it all in one thing.
Amazing.
Yeah. It's just cool. And they're so much fun to make. It's just, you get some camping foam, put it onto PVC, you glue it together, and you take tape, you wrap it around. 2 different kinds of tape. You ever see that tape with the fibers in it?
Yes.
Yeah, strapping tape.
Yeah.
Stupid. That's the most expensive part of making this. Is a roll of strapping tape is $8.
Oh my god.
The foam itself is $5. The glue is $5. But it all goes a long way. But layers of tape, layers of duct tape, decorated if you want. Weapon's done.
And have fun with it.
Then you have fun with it. So friends beat each other up with them. I repair them. So if someone's like, hey, my weapon's the foam is breaking.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
I stab my buddy in the gut with the tip. Now it's broken. Can you fix it? Yep, cool. I'll fix it for you, or I'll make a new one for you if you want.
What if he made our D&D campaign weapons? That would be so incredible.
I'd love it because I'm a fucking dwarf with a fucking great axe warrior. Samurai.
I was gonna say I just had a mace made, and that's the coolest part because the quarterstaff is literally a piece of PVC.
Nice. Do you want me to make you life-size weapons that you can just kind of have for your D&D campaign?
Oh my god, I would love that. I would love this whole thing. If I would mount that on my fucking wall.
Yeah, dude.
If you made me a weapon. You even made a shield. That's
incredible. I have a replica Viking shield that I made, and I designed it myself. We'll have to get some pictures.
It's my favorite thing that you brought today.
Yeah, this took me the longest out of everything to make.
Yeah? Why?
Yeah, because there's...
Because it's round?
Well, because it's so big.
And round?
And I guess round, I suppose.
How tall do you think that is? Just for viewers.
Just from bottom of the shield to the top.
Yeah.
I want to say maybe 2.5 feet, almost 3 feet.
I feel like that's accurate.
Yeah.
It's a good 2 feet.
It's a lot of layers of foam though. So remember I told you these things have regulations? Mm-hmm. It's you have the PVC core, 3 layers of foam.
Where do you find the regulations? for people that want to try it.
You can Google them. Some are different. Like they're LARPing regulations. But we go from that. I've gone from what my friend has told me. Like if you have the reason the edge of that sword that I made is black, it's called a striking surface. So any edge that is black in like a regulation LARP is the area that deals damage.
I see.
So if you have a sword that it's like a katana, only one side deals damage.
Gotcha.
Only one side would be black. So that is either way works. That I haven't done anything to it yet because it looks so good. I don't want to change anything on it.
It is beautiful. This Howard.
Yeah, I mean it's also kind of obvious as to what ends deal the damage.
Yeah.
But
all the edges. It has a lot of edges on it.
And you can see like the improvement in the designs. Like that's a paddle, and then I took that and you bevel away the edges to make it look like a blade, and then you add the details to it. So it's like you improve over time.
Do you think you'll ever like expand and use different kinds of materials?
Yeah, actually, I've been thinking about using fiberglass for the core, like a flat sheet, almost plexiglass, fiberglass type deal. Getting it cut into like maybe a 2-inch long strip, and then using that. The handle would obviously be like a PVC pipe, but the core of the weapon itself would be flat, so I can get it to look like a real sword. It would be flat, and then that's less foam to work with, and you'd be able to swing it faster. It'd be lighter.
That would be awesome.
It would be cool, and apparently it's within regulation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Has that been used before?
Not in our group.
Oh.
Not in our group.
Like the fiberglass, like the material that ladders are made out of?
Actually, I'm not sure about that. It's like the way I see it in my head. It's more like a sheet of plexiglass. Flexible and strong. And it'll be enough to hold the whatever blade I'm using, like straight up and down, and it'll bend and it won't break so much.
So now, do you work in silence, or where do you gain a lot of your inspiration from?
Well, usually I have something on in the background. It could be music, or it could be a YouTube channel. And speaking of YouTube channels, usually I'll have on Man at Arms Reforged. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
What is it?
They're all blacksmiths out of Baltimore.
Wow.
And two of them are brothers. They host the show, and they make they take viewer comments and they'll tally them up. And the most popular one, they'll make a real life version of it.
Oh, that's so fun.
Like it'll be like a weapon. I don't know if you're into like Final Fantasy. Cloud's Buster Sword, that giant.
I love that thing.
The best sword, the biggest sword you've ever seen. They made that.
The greatest sword, if you will.
They made a real full tang replica of it, and my favorite part of the video is the very end where they just cut up stuff.
Oh, of course.
Mannequin heads, watermelons, jugs of milk.
Oh man, what is
Jugs of milk.
Jugs of milk, huh?
What's this channel called again?
It's called Man at Arms Reforged.
Oh no, I think I've watched this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him make stuff.
I get some inspiration from that too.
We went to Otakon, or we saw each other at Otakon.
We did. We did see each other at Otakon, yeah.
Didn't you? Did you get to meet one of the guys?
I did. I got to meet. God, I can't remember his name for the life of me.
Yeah, fuck him.
He's one of the Smiths there.
Nobody likes that boy.
I did get to meet him. I went to one of the panels, found out they'd be in the artist alley. So I went to meet him. He was the only one there because the other guys were on like a bathroom break or something.
Yeah.
So I went up, I shook his hand, and I was like, hey, I love your channel. Like, I never talked to a quote-unquote celebrity before. So I was like, hey, I love your channel, and I appreciate all you guys do. You give me inspiration to do what I do. And he was like, oh, are you a blacksmith? And I went, well, no, I'm a motherfucking foam smith.
Damn right.
I didn't actually say that. I really wanted to.
I feel like in my head you did.
I'm going to pretend like you said that for
my
my own well-being.
Yes. I told him, I was like, I make prop weapons for me and my friends because I didn't want to throw the word LARP out there. Because I didn't know.
It's divisive.
Yeah, it's divisive. I was like, all right, well. So I make prop weapons for me and my friends. And he was like, oh, well, what kind of materials do you use? And I was like, oh, a lot of foam.
You fucking dick.
I said,
You should have told him your mom's pussy lips.
that would.
It would have been the best response.
First of all, brush your teeth.
First of all,
Trim your nails, brush your teeth.
brush your teeth, trim your nails, your mom's pussy lips.
I use foam so I don't hurt your mom's asshole. That's how the conversation happened.
Anyway.
Just like that.
So what actually happened?
Hey, yeah, he asked me what kind of stuff I use. I told him like foam, PVC, duct tape, and he kind of rolled his eyes and went, oh. I was like, oh, that's how this is going to go. Oh. All right, buddy.
No.
So
He gonna be a dick.
I shook his hand. I was like, cool, nice meeting you. And I walked away, and I was like, All right, sorry I don't use fucking tungsten alloy, fucking Damascus steel type shit. Excuse me in my PVC and not wanting to literally cut someone in half.
Sorry, I'm on a budget.
Yeah. So sorry, I'm not rich.
I'm a budget builder, bitch.
Oh, the BBB.
I don't know. It's probably super awkward for him too, so I'm not like not holding a grudge, but it was also funny. It was equal parts funny as it was awkward.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So fuck him.
But definitely watch the channel because it's pretty cool.
Good channel. You know what? That's a classy move.
Yeah.
Had an awkward moment, still support the channel.
They do so much cool stuff, man.
Just really quick.
You are just a genuinely nice dude.
Oh, thank you.
What was your favorite part of Otakon?
My favorite part of Otakon?
Yeah.
Oh man, spending money.
What was your favorite thing to spend money on? Otakon 2018.
Man, that's hard because there was so much I wanted. Some figurines and a lot. You know what? Actually, the art. For a change, I've been to Otakon twice. The first time I spent a lot on like toys, collectibles. I even bought some Magic cards while I was there.
Oh.
Very overpriced Magic cards, but they were there and I needed them. This time I spent a lot of money on the art. We actually found an artist there. I can't remember his name for the life of me, but we visited his booth. Yeah, we'll call him Jeremy. We visited Jeremy 3 times. Each time we visited him, we bought something more expensive from him.
Spicy.
And he was just a super cool guy. And we got his like his Instagram, like his Twitter handle. And we're like, dude, we'll follow you. Just keep doing you, man.
Nice.
And we all bought like he liked us so much. He's like, thank you for making this experience way less boring for me, and just thanks for supporting me. So they have like buy 2 get 1 free deals. Yeah. He was like, you guys are cool. Just like I'll give you a buy 1 get 1.
Oh,
so
nice.
A buddy of mine and I, like, we wanted 2, but we didn't want any more than that. And he was like, you guys are good. Just buy 1 get 1 free.
That's awesome.
That was really cool of him.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
You made that connection with somebody at a con.
Yeah, Jeremy's awesome.
Actually, me and Morgan, we're actually going to be at Thy Geekdom Con November 2nd through to November 4th. Our first booth and our first panel.
Oh my God.
And we're super excited about it, and we can't wait to make those connections with people. It's about getting out there. It's about putting yourself out there and getting some people to really connect with.
That's pretty awesome.
And I think that is what I'm excited for the most
absolutely.
Is hopefully somebody will come up and be interested in the podcast. Or do you think we're going to meet anybody that has ever listened to the podcast?
Oh my God, it's my favorite part. I'm super looking forward to somebody being like, I listen to your podcast. I super don't think it's going to happen. But if it happens, I'll just revel in that moment.
If somebody comes up to our booth and says, I listen to your podcast, I just won't believe them.
I'll
be skeptical initially.
It'll just be me and a mustache.
I'll metaphorically poop my pants. Just so you know.
I'll literally poop my pants for you.
Oh my gosh, I'll text you immediately.
This is the time where I would metaphorically poop my pants. Cool, I'm on it. I got you, fam.
Go ahead and poop your pants for real.
But yeah, November 2nd through November 4th, Thy Geekdom Con in Philadelphia. Please come check it out. I hear it's going to be a hit. We have a booth and a panel, I believe, on Saturday at 11:30. But please keep updated with the schedule because that time may change.
Thy Geekdom Con, buddy.
Matty Hams, we are going to end out the podcast the same way we end out every single podcast. We are going to play a word association game. The way the game works is I'm going to say the first word that comes to my head. Then you are going to say the first word that comes to your head in relation to my word. And then Morgan is going to say the first word that comes into her head related to your word. And then it's going to go in a circle, or in this case, a triangle.
Okay.
And we're going to keep on going as fast as we can until somebody either cannot think of a word or they repeat a word. Or the word is not related whatsoever.
Oh, man. Quick thinking is not one of my specialties.
Yep, especially not after all the alcohol.
Babe.
Yes.
The good news is that I'm generally the one that loses, so you have nothing to worry about.
A lot of the times, unfortunately.
I know, I'm not good at thinking on my head. I'm not good at thinking on my feet. Or my head.
For that matter.
And I'm going to go first, and then after we lose, then you can go first, Maddie. And then after that ends, then Morgan will finish us out. Saving the best for last. What do you think?
Morgan finishes.
Are you ready?
I hope so.
Spice.
Cubes.
Ice.
Cold.
Winter.
I'll have to say... Man, I lose on the...
Losing already!
That was quick.
I couldn't do it for a second.
All right, Matt, start whenever you're ready.
Okay. Summer.
Spring.
Winter.
Seasons.
Fall.
Cold.
Sweater weather.
Autumn.
Ah, it's fuck. I ran out of words for cold.
Chilly. Fuckface.
Ah, chilly would have been good.
I was going to say rainy.
All right, Morgan, whenever you're ready, finish this out.
All right. I've got kitty cat.
Oh, Snuggles.
Soft.
Warm.
Hot.
Cold.
Hungry.
Full.
French fries.
Potatoes.
Italian fries.
Garlic.
What did you say?
I said garlic.
Bread.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yamcha.
I don't know how to relate to that.
Well, Matty Hams, you came, you saw, you made a foam weapon, and then you went with glorious style and a great ass and forearms to pull it off. Can you tell the people what it is that you'd like to promote? What do you have going on? What is your favorite thing going on right now?
Well, I want to plug my friend's YouTube channel, Fourscore. He does some pretty sweet video game videos, and it's good stuff. Like a lot of wholesome family entertainment for dudes just chilling, playing games. Definitely check it out.
Awesome. Well, once again, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. We know it was a little bit of a short notice, but no, we really appreciate you coming on. I had so much fun today.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
been
I'm
a
glad
good
you guys
day.
could have me. Yeah.
It has been a great day. So I just want to say thank you so much once again for making the trek, coming out here. And to our audience, I hope you enjoyed, and stay woke and wear a condom.